What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and today we're going to be talking about Sundial Stock, Sundial Growers, ticker symbol SNDL. Taking a look at the chart, you can see that they're not actually doing incredibly well today, but they're still far above where they were on average last Friday. So they're actually doing pretty good, all things considered, on this uptrend. It looks like they're doing a pretty good job. Just because they're having a little bit of a breather and potentially using 61 cents as support does not mean that they're about to break down. Granted, they might move a little bit lower, but overall, there is overwhelming pressure, I think, to see them moving to the upside. And we're going to start off looking at something that Elon Musk actually said. And this applies to Sundial for a couple of reasons. We're going to take a look at them right after this. He says, the duty of a leader is to serve their people, not for the people to serve them. So why are we using this to talk about Sundial stock? Well, it actually applies to the Sundial situation pretty strongly because the duty of a leader is to serve their people. Now, what do the people want? Well, the people want legalization, okay? Americans overwhelmingly say marijuana should be legal for recreational or medical use, and we've got a bunch of different studies that show this. This one shows that 60% say it should be legal for medical and recreational use, 31% say medical use only it should be legal for, only 8% of people say it shouldn't be legal. This report found 62% of adults favor legalizing cannabis, and only 23% oppose it. So this 62% is likely just for full recreational legalization as well, not recreational and medical. Then this study found a new record high of 68% support cannabis legalization, both recreational, I believe, and this doesn't include medical, I also think. So we've overwhelmingly got a ton of different polls showing that Americans support legalization. And Elon Musk has pointed out that the duty of a leader is to serve their people. So Elon Musk actually has used cannabis before. He's used it publicly on the Joe Rogan podcast. And I would expect that he will at some point potentially be vocal about cannabis legalization. But we already have some very important people being pretty vocal. Chuck Schumer, Senate Majority Leader, he's a Democrat. He actually says, as more and more states legalize cannabis, the states long overdue in addressing this issue and righting the Senate's long overdue in addressing this issue and righting the wrongs of the past. He says, with your help, and he's talking to the Senate, with your help, we plan to introduce comprehensive cannabis legalization soon. So Chuck Schumer, Senate Majority Leader, is actually proposing this cannabis legalization bill. We're expecting it at some point in April, and he is asking the Senate for help. He wants his fellow senators to help him legalize cannabis soon. So Chuck Schumer, a Democrat, obviously Democrats have been on board with legalization for a bit. However, Republican Representative Nancy Mace, as well as Amazon, has endorsed cannabis legalization. So Representative Nancy Mace, a Republican, is saying let's legalize. Amazon is saying let's legalize. There is overwhelming support for this. And as Elon pointed out, the duty of a leader is to serve their people. What really matters at the end of the day isn't if Chuck Schumer wants legalization. It's not if Nancy Mace or Amazon want legalization. It's if the people want legalization. It's if 62% of adults favor legalizing it. Well, at that point, it should be legal. If we live in some form of democracy or, a republic, supposedly, right, then we should probably have the majority ruling on this issue where they want something to be legalized. They should probably do it. And overwhelmingly, tons and tons and tons of people are saying they want it to be legal. People don't want to be tossed in jail for using Sundial's products. And surely, if people are being tossed in jail for using Sundial's products, that's not going to be too beneficial for the stock price. And we have been getting hit and hit hard over the past year. Sundial's been moving down. Now, if we actually get legalization, there would obviously be great expansion opportunities. We'd probably see a bunch of people rallying and moving into these cannabis stocks, not just Sundial, a bunch of these cannabis-related stocks we'd probably see people moving into, and it would be a very exciting day for the whole cannabis sector. So we'll have to see when we actually get that happening. My expectation is at some point this year, because now we have Americans, we have Democrats, we have Amazon, and we have Republicans, all kinds of people. I mean, it seems like there's nobody standing in the way of it at this point, so hopefully we'll see it soon. Obviously, the government acts somewhat slowly on these kinds of issues, but if we do see it, then I'm expecting Sundial to do quite well, because this is their business, and their business is currently being stifled by the government. So hopefully we're going to see the end of that pretty soon. Obviously, this isn't financial advice. I'm not recommending anyone buy or sell any shares of any stocks. I'm just letting you guys know my opinions and some of the interesting news that came out from Elon Musk and others. So other than that, guys, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.